Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Golden Mansa, you're the online viewer, and we are about to play a little bit of Imperator Rome, the Struggle Bus tutorial, part 3. So, for those of you who are joining us for the first time or don't remember where we left off, we just conquered our boys in Sabinia over here, and we are now at war with Etruria over here. I'm gonna work on that pronunciation, I promise. So far the war's going pretty well, and let's just get into it. We have this army over here marching up and down the Isle of Corsica. We have these armies over here. I've got one that's doing its own thing on independent operations. I kind of want to see what it can do. And I've got this other one over here that I am controlling manually, because the first thing it did was walk over to attack this army of 19,000, and I was kind of like, why? That didn't make any sense in my mind. I don't see why they would be able to beat an army of 19,000, but I'm also a total noob at this, so for all I know, it comes down to the tactics and not the actual numbers, but I don't know. Oh, okay. So the reason why I'm clicking around so much is because I wanted to see what this army was composed of. 2 archers, 4 heavy infantry, and 1 light infantry. That doesn't make any sense considering that's only 7 cohorts. They have 19,000 men, so they should have 19 cohorts. Maybe this 3 means, oh, okay, because they're 3 different armies. Okay. Well, I don't know what to make of that. This guy's using deception. Whatever, I'm just gonna run the clock. We're still losing manpower, we're still losing treasury. I don't know how to fix it, so that's what I'm gonna work on right now. I've got 16 boats that are just sitting here doing nothing. I feel like that's not right, so I'm gonna send them out to do something. So these guys are taking over this town here, which is fantastic. There's a breach over here, so we're winning. That's tight. Got this guy taking over here. Gonna take over this port right here. It seems like all of these other armies marching around are taking over locations for Rome, which is good. It's occupying it for Rome, and which is good that they're not occupying it for themselves and creating kind of like this annoying patchwork of occupation. Alright, but I am still losing populations pretty bad. This army should be able to take these guys down. So, as soon as this guy's done conquering, I'm going to send him over. Do I have an army by himself? No, that's not mine. Is it mine? This is mine. And this guy should be worried, I think. If it's mine, which I can't tell. So he took over, and he keeps leaving the town to go fight, so he kind of just needs to like be decisive. So I'm gonna take control of him and send him over. I'm gonna send this guy to take over the town. I'm gonna speed us up a little bit. I'm gonna make these guys a little bit more offensive. And I'm gonna send them out to hunt fleets. But they just go home all the time. I don't know why. So these guys decided to join together, which is unnecessary. But I can't select them. Why can't I select this bad guy here? There we go. Select, march. He can't march. Well, it looks like we're right about to take over anyway, which is good. This guy should be done by now. March him over here. These boats ain't doing much. This guy's doing stuff, though. I'm going to tell him to go on reconnaissance. It looks like our allies are doing the fighting for us over here, but they're losing the war, which is no good. Can't have it. Alright. Etruscan army spotted. 7,000 over here. That's good, actually. Oh shit, he caught us. That's bad. Can I split these guys or what? Why can't I access? one guy needs to go back. We didn't even take that place yet. The attrition's so high that it's killing our guys. It's killing our guys to the point where we're gonna need more men. So I'm gonna start recruiting a little bit. And I'm gonna send this guy on to this last place here. And I'm gonna send my boats over here. And that's gonna come up as soon as he's done. I swear, we've sieged this town so many times. And we keep having to siege it again because we keep leaving. Peace imminent. Oh, wait, pause. Peace imminent. We may get our war goal automatically enforced in the following wars. We already won this war. We already won this war against Sardinia. Why are we getting... We hit that marker. Do we have to sue them for peace? White peace? Hell no. We want everything. And we want money. Shift, control, click. Alright, 73, that's what we can get. Yeah. The Sabinian elite. After a protracted conquest, we have finally routed the Sabinian armies, hail Caesar, and laid waste to their lands. During the sacking of their capital, many important prisoners were taken, many of them having previously held important positions in the Sabinian clan council. They now languish in our dungeons, awaiting whatever fate we decide to impose on them. What should we do? Our enemies deserve no quarter. Gets me a little popularity, but we're already maxed out. Banish the important characters to foreign lands, and we get minus half of aggressive expansion, which is pretty good because we're already at 1. So I'll take us down to 0.7. We can imprison them, but we're going to lose popularity. And what's the point of keeping them in prison? Can they do stuff for us? We can decide what to do with each important family. I think banish and kill them. So we did that, and we get one more trade route. We got more diplomatic relations, more diplomatic range, and more government bonus multiplier plus 100 because what? We increased in rank, and we're now a regional power country instead of a local power. We're now an independent country with at least 25 cities. We can threaten war, we can have alliances. That's great, that's lit, we hit okay. But here's the deal, guys. We are almost to the end of the line when it comes to manpower. We're losing so many people due to manpower issues. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what to make of this. Okay, so we have an enemy army here that we're actually going to have to catch in just a second, which is super annoying. Our manpower is going down. It looks like we're building more men to help replenish this army. We have starving populations in Neapolis, so let's build a granary for Christian's sake, but we can't. Get rid of this and build a granary, and then we can build more manpower elsewhere, maybe? I don't know. We just annexed some places, so maybe we could build training camps there for manpower. And the second one. Okay, so we maxed these places out for manpower. Is this ours? Is this army ours? Manpower is going to be an issue, guys. Not sure how to solve it. Okay, so we've got this Etruscan army, Utrian army marching over here. Oh, this is going to be a problem. We're going to lose these guys for nothing, for free. So these guys all need to run. These guys all need to go mass over here. So, and I'm going to send this army down here. I'm going to send this army over here, actually. And I'm going to send this army to go attack them. So once again, I have not taken over that town. Because I keep moving them. I'm going to send that guy to take over those open lands. And it looks like these guys are marching on their own for whatever reason. I'm sending this army to go take these guys down. I'm going to try and head them off. Let's see if I can. This army of 5,000 can go take this guy down. Alright, so they're fighting, we're losing, but as soon as my reinforcements get there, hopefully that'll turn the tide. And it did. Congratulations to me. He's got reinforcements of his own coming in. I've got reinforcements coming in. This battle's growing. That's so cool. That's pretty cool. Did this guy take over yet? Did he occupy it? Can he occupy it? We were defeated. What? Pause. Tribal proposition. Our tribal neighbor, Frentia, has started investing a lot of their treasury into opening up borders with our two nations. Hopefully this will prove to be beneficial for us as well. Though their tribesmen are somewhat more unruly than we are used to, we should keep Frentia in mind as they prove good friends in the future. Blah, blah, blah. Tax and unrest goes down. I am parched. Let me take a sip. Wow. All this commentating, the thirst is real, gentlemen. The thirst is real. Commentating is really a combat sport. Okay, so why did we lose this battle here? It's 7,000. Maybe we were using bad tactics. That's probably what it is, because we had more men. This guy isn't doing anything here. I don't know why he's not taking it over. Well, whatever. He's not doing any good over here. We just lost an army down there, so let's send him over. Let's send this guy over here. And our boats, I guess, will hook him up so that he can do that. This city's finally going to fall to me. I swear it will. And let's hit play. And we're going to slow down time a little bit because obviously it's moving a little too fast for me. This guy's taking his city back right now. So I'm going to go and attack him because we double him in numbers. This guy's taking attrition. Alright, we're victorious over here. That's fantastic. We're going to march right over there and take that place back for us as well. There's an imminent battle on December 9th. Let's see it. Boom. We should be there. Killing them. We won. Lit. We're going to take this place over. So now we have this cohorts. These cohorts. I'm going to go put them together with these guys. Manpower is still crashing. We're losing 440 men to attrition just this month. But we're beating the Etrurians. We're going to hunt fleets so that they can't sail anywhere. I think that's why my ship keeps going back to port, because it's basically going to wait until a fleet is out so that it can be hunted. It's not necessarily going to just patrol out and about by itself, it seems. Manpower is still an issue. We're losing money. It's also an issue. Is there any religion? It's about to run out.
The economy. It's saying no deficit. Oh, we have to go negative for there to be a deficit. We don't want this. In fact, I wish we could change mana for money. We could bump taxes. It'll hurt research, but who cares about research right now? We have all the technology. Let's bump taxes. Let's bump that and see if that helps. It might have helped, I can't tell. Send this guy on independent operations. I wonder where he goes. Not here. Okay, whatever. This guy's building an army out here. I don't like that. Gonna make it tougher for me later. I can't get my guys over there. Let's put these boats on naval landing mode, and then let's try and get my guys over there one more time after they take this area. Okay, so I needed a naval landing. No sweat. Sweat, no problem. The cohorts are mostly heavy, so maybe I should change my tactics. Who's going over there? This guy. My best tactic would be skirmishing. I probably should have looked at that. I didn't even read that. And what's this guy's best tactic? Still bottleneck. What's this guy's best tactic? Deception. You see, he's using the wrong tactics here. Alright, so it looks like we've already taken all of this. We've basically taken all of Etruria. Election soon. So let's pause and figure out. The Hellenistic local power of Binthia folded. War averted. They folded the threat of war from the Hellenistic major power Phrygia, and gave them the city of Tarsos. I can't go to, but I know Phrygia is like all the way out here, so I'm not even going to worry about that. So, there's going to be an election. My current consul is a civic leader, but all of the most impactful people are military? Or what? I don't know. Okay, so here are the factions. We've got some civic. We've got some oratory. Oh, he's not civic. He's mercantile. Military. Religion. Military. Civic. The candidate is a military guy. I think... And the military has most of the support in the Senate. But the civic actually... No, the civic... Oh, no, the military might be bigger with all of that right there. The populace are decently sized. Okay. That's my government. I don't know really what to do with this. Oh, this is the people in my government. And these are my laws. These are all my laws here. Election reform. I think our armies and navy's cheaper. That might help. Citizenship laws. Manpower recovery. Whatever. This is kind of complicated, and I don't care for it right now because I'm winning wars. So, scorn families don't care. Lack of commander. Let's find out. Who's the most loyal? Other than me, of course. There was a 74, I think. So, 37 years old, 74. You can go. They're fighting on this island here. It's actually going to be close. I don't like that. So they're using shock. So we're skirmishing against a shock action. And so it doesn't look like they have they necessarily have like there's a ratio between, or like any kind of rock paper scissor action going on between shock and skirmish. So I'm not totally sure what to expect. My discipline is higher. I have about 1 unit more than him. My die roll is higher, so I have 3 minus 1, which makes 2. Actually, it's equal. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Let's just run this timer and find out what to expect. I can send some more troops over. We lost. We lost, but we're still here. That's weird. What are my boats doing right now? Oh, we're like on top of each other. Because he can't leave. Or do I lose all the men? Oh no, he did get back. I don't know how. I'm gonna set this boat to naval landings. We have a new ruler, whatever, that's fine. I'm gonna send a bigger army over, and hopefully that makes a difference. Okay, oh, for a moment we got ahead of our manpower issue and then we fell behind again. But it looks like we're getting close. Lack of a commander. Who? Why? This unit of 1,000. Which, hold on. I hope this unit of 1,000 is not going by itself. That would actually kind of annoy me. It's this army that should be. Alright, so the Cult of Fortuna. Lately, we have seen growing numbers of people following Fortuna, seeking the fortune of the gods. A priest and a small group of followers have arrived in Fusens, looking for a new home for their cult. They promise good fortune and that our people will be well taken care of if they are given sizable funds to help get things started. So I give them a little bit of money, lose a little bit of religious power, or lose a little bit of popularity. Well, whatever. Why not? Religious freedom. It's ancient Rome. I'm sure they didn't have that. In fact, I'm sure they didn't have that. But, okay. So, let's call down another omen. National commerce. That'll help with our money issue, or we can boost manpower, which I'm confident we're going to get ahead of manpower pretty soon. So I'm going to use commerce to hopefully get ahead of our money issues. Okay. So now it's 14,000 on 8,000. We should be able to win this. We're using bottleneck, which is destroying their shock tactic. Oh yeah, we're winning this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're winning this. We even have a better roll than this. Way better roll. We're still winning this. We're victorious. Even though they had way better rolls than us. And a higher martial skill. Alright, and now we're taking it. Excellent. So, looks like we're finally going to take the city of Volunta any day now. The cities of Volunta is won. Excelente, excelente. Let's combine these two armies. I'm surprised they weren't combined before. Let's throw this guy over here. And he still has some attrition issues. That's fine. This guy's good to go. No attrition issues. Excuse me. I think that's because I'm parched, y'all. So let me just grab a sip of this water. Let's see. Okay. Conflict of the orders. In spite of the rights granted but to the plebeians since this last secession of 411, tensions between the patrician and plebeian classes of Rome have been growing lately, partially influenced by the work of Gnaeus Flavius, among others. None of our concessions have dampened the plebeians' determination to secure political and legal equality. However, a new political class made up both of patricians and plebeians has been growing, incorporating the middle-income families of the Republic. We must decide whether to promote the expansion of this new nobilitas as a middle ground or give in to the populist demands for reform. So basically, we make a middle class, which will boost our national manpower, or we say no to a middle class and we give them populist reforms, which will make the freemen happy, the populace happy, it'll lessen unrest, it'll make the freemen happier. But I think we should make a middle class. And although the freemen will be, more unhappy, but I don't think that's been an issue so far. And I could use the manpower. So I'm gonna make the middle class so I can get the manpower. Boom! There are no manpowers lost to attrition. But there's still a little negative sign. As if it's going down. $250. So it seems to me like it might be going down. I'm gonna march this legion over there. The war is over. I'm gonna march these legions around. Get ready for the next war. March these guys over here. I'm gonna keep this legion here because I'll use them as for like boats and things like that. I really wish I had this. Are these guys not like me yet? Because I will just eat them up if I need to. 51, so it's getting close. Let's send them another gift. Bump it by 25. Now we're on 54. Oh, why? Because we already sent a gift before, so it's maxed out. They said you could only get a max of 25. Oh, the gift hasn't gone there yet. So maybe I should be, I don't know, like patient or something. All right, trade route. Trade route, trade route, trade route. Population growth. I think that's what I want. Population growth. So let's get that grain. Solania, litmus, lack of a commander, yet again. I don't know why. I think it's because I have one random unit of 1,000 by itself. Let's merge them. Problem solved. This war with Utria is won. I don't think they have anywhere left. So let's annex them. Sue for peace. We're demanding a peace. Aridum used to be a coastal city adjacent to your territory or adjacent to something already in the treaty. Aha, I see. And trade route has disappeared. We're not getting salt anymore. Let's pause the game real quick so we can solve that problem. Control, shift, click. We're learning, okay. And we're gonna get that piece. So, boom. Now they're a part of our land now. The Etruscan elite are salty. Everyone's saying we're too aggressive. So I'm thinking maybe we should ditch this aggressive expansion. But my popularity is not 100, but it will be. So let's just ditch this aggressive expansion. We got a little bit of money, which is cool, tight, awesome. Let's go to our tutorial objectives. We took over the Sabini. Numerous intricacies going on waging war. You may, as you play the game, many of these are optional. Unit position, battle tactics. You should take along with the unit screen. Blah 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 blah. Onwards. Destroy Utria. You've put an end to the Etruscan threat. Quite an achievement. Continuing, you should unite the rest of southern Italy under the banner of Rome. This will likely require several wars, so it's important that you make sure your manpower, reserves, and treasury are up to the task before beginning each war. Before the Greek city-states, some of which are in a defensive league together, which means they will call each other the war if you declare war on any member of the league. You get 10,000 population. Thank you, bejesus. You know we need it. Alright, so they want us to take over all these places. I might need an army or two, maybe one army to go this way, one army to beeline down here. Maybe I'll sail a big army down here and work its way up, one down its way down, and one to start kind of chipping its way in here. Since there are multiple factions, there could be a lot of troops to contend with. But we are almost there. Then we need to just conquer Syracuse. We're conquering southern Italy. We're raising with Sapontum, and we need to finish off the Samnites. Who are the Samnites? Where are the Samnites? Oh, the Samnites are on our way, or southern Italy. I didn't even realize. So actually, let's do the Samnites next. Let's cook this army. Alright, we could chill here with no attrition. What would it take to march here, though? I don't want to go here and then we can't march there. But we could chill there, but we're going to have a little bit of attrition. So let's chill here, and then we'll go to war with the Samnites, and then I think, just maybe, we'll call it an episode from here. So I'm going to put both of these guys on independent operations, just to kind of see what they do. Independent operations, I'm going to look at this. Looks like bottlenecking still the best tactic for these guys. And deception is still the best tactic for these guys. Macro builder. It looks like we could build a lot more right now, which is good. I'm going to focus on building marketplaces everywhere. And that's a good amount of marketplaces, I think. Can't build them here because the entire province is disloyal. I need to look into this, don't I? Oh, well, that's what I'm about to go to war with. Okay, so I'll build that there, and then I'll build some training camps as well. Some more marketplaces and places like that too. And it looks like we're all built up as far as we could go. Except for right there, not anymore. Fortress, don't have to worry about it. And pop growth.
Maybe I should be thinking about pop growth. That could be my problem.
But for now, I think maybe I'm gonna go through a little bit of a chill period and just build stuff up. Maybe work on my diplomacy a little bit. Let's see if there's any new technology. There's not. All right, let's run this clock real quick. Military, we don't have enough helmets to upgrade, but we could probably raise our morale. Are any of my armies going through? Oh, we don't want them doing that right now, actually. We want them doing that when the war starts. For now, we just want them to chill. So I'm going to tell them to go chill in their respective corners. Excuse me. And so, you know what, guys? Actually, let's go through this, and then we'll wrap up this episode here. Thanks, all of you guys, for joining me for yet another episode of this struggle bus through the tutorial. But you know what? I think we're learning a lot. Paradox did a really great job with their tutorial. I mean, what else can I say? Like, you saw the way that we were playing just in episode 1, and now we've learned all this stuff, and like we're making all these strides so quickly. So I'm pretty happy about that, and I'm sure Paradox would be happy if they ever saw this video to see that someone new could pick up this game so quickly, especially a game that's so complex, but complex in a good way. We're still losing money. Manpower, it says it's negative, so we're not losing. So it's like this is our manpower, and we're not losing it naturally. I think it's negative because maybe it's not growing, because our population, we don't have enough population growth, I think might be the issue. But I don't know. I can look into that later. Trade route. So let's get some grain. That'll help with our manpower issue. Let's get it. Wow. Okay. Death. Okay, that's bad too. Okay. Too much stuff is happening. So let's throw this in pause. Okay, looks like we could get some inventions here. Let's just get them all. I think the reason we had no inventions for so long is because our modifiers are so high up here that we just sucked up all these inventions, and that it just doesn't randomly generate them fast enough. We have starving pops in Neapolis. And Neapolis could have a trade route, so let's get them a little bit of grain, I think. Or fish or something. They're hungry. They're hungry, man. Happiness. We don't want any of this happiness stuff. We want food. Pop growth. I guess fish. Let's go with fish. Okay, so that problem solved. Title's unassigned because this guy just died. Our leader's military, so let's get him a military man. 75% loyalty. 75 loyalty, so that's good. Disloyal provinces as a whole. Right here. I don't know how one fixes that. I don't know. I don't want to give up the population output. I'm not sure if I'm like on the edge in order to boost their happiness. I don't care too much about their happiness. I want to boost their loyalty. I can't even really see where I can see this. The unrest is 5.9. They give me +5 manpower. So they're all below 50% happiness. The slaves are super unhappy, but I mean they're slaves. What does that click mean? They're all mausoleum. We can assimilate them. Still unhappy. Let's assimilate all these guys. That help? Oh, so they're happy now. So I think they just need to get a little bit of a simulation. And so satisfied, unhappy, satisfied. And why would a tribesman be unhappy? Maybe because he wants to be a free man. Or maybe I should just make him a slave. Citizens, free men. Unrest is still pretty high. He's bumping on grass, so that's actually making it worse. So let's get more commerce out. We can encourage trade, and let's trade something that makes them happier. Like this. So hopefully this helps. Oh, maybe we just assimilated here. I said that I would end this episode a little while ago, and it's dragging on a little bit. So it looks like we have more pops than I need to assimilate. So there's assimilated, more assimilated. You guys get two, Roman, lit, rest on rest. Maybe if we convert them, so that would make someone happy, but it made them super happy. So let's convert them. Okay, I think that helped. But it takes so long to assimilate brick. If only there was a button. One button that I can push. Do it all at once. And it looks like I just ran out. Hopefully that helped with something. Who knows? Bad research ratio. There are no inventions, so I don't care. Lack of governor. Let's get this guy a governor. Who's loyal? This guy's loyal. This guy's loyal. Alright, so disloyal provinces, still disloyal, but it's getting better. Starving pops, Neapolis, Lone Star. Alright, guys, so I think this is a pretty good place for us to stop. Thanks again for joining Golden Mansa for yet another episode of this struggle bus through the tutorial of Imperator Rome. If anything I said was helpful today, please be sure to leave a like. Definitely helps the channel out. If you have any questions, have any tips or tricks, or maybe you just want to know a way that you can get better yourself, definitely don't be afraid to leave it all in the comment section and get that conversation starting. I pay attention to it, guys, so I might even pipe in and like give my 2 cents on stuff. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell so that you can keep up with the latest from the struggle bus here with Golden Mansa. Alright, y'all, thanks a lot for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Golden Mansa out.